Welcome to the Esthetician Coach podcast, where passion meets strategy. I'm your host and esthetician coach, Amber Boone, and each week we're talking strategies, solutions, and mindset to build and attract your best life and career yet. Welcome back to the Esthetician Coach podcast. Before we dive into today's hot topic, let's chat for a minute. How have you guys been liking the last couple of episodes? A couple of weeks ago, we spoke with Leah Argento with LightStem. I thought that was a really fascinating episode. I really enjoyed learning a little bit more about LightStem. I have loved it for a long time, and it's a great resource to have in your treatment room. Last week, we talked with Michaela Payne about her journey from going from solo esthetician to med spa owner, and she gave us a lot of tips on finding a medical director and just different tips in the business that I thought were truly very helpful. When I started this podcast, my goal and vision was to create a community and resource for estheticians and beauty professionals to help grow their business. And that's what I'm going to continue to do and provide in this space. I have some exciting guests that are coming up on the schedule. The response to the podcast has been incredible. So first, I want to say thank you to all of those that have been with me since the very beginning, those that have recently joined. It's been a truly amazing journey, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I couldn't have made it this far without your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've been getting so many requests lately from individuals and companies that want to be a part of the podcast, and I'm so grateful for that. But truthfully, I can't keep up with all of the requests. They're coming in on Instagram, email, LinkedIn, and it's amazing. And I'm wowed by all of the response that I'm getting from the podcast. But all that to say, if you've reached out and I haven't gotten back to you, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to juggle a lot of things right now. I've started I'm creating a new website that's launching for my brand, Skin Soul Rituals, next month. I've created an esthetician coach page on that website, and it's going to have a form for those that are interested in being on the podcast to fill out. And this is going to help me streamline it a little bit better. So everything's kind of going under my Skin Soul Rituals brand, including esthetician coach. It's not going away. It's just I'm trying to make it more cohesive so I can keep track of everything a little bit better. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to share the new brand and also excited for all the things that are coming up this year on the podcast. And if you're curious about Skin Soul Rituals and you're like, what is she talking about? What brand? You can go follow my Instagram page. I don't have a lot of followers yet. I'm trying to build that page up, but it's skinsoulrituals.co. And then I'm also going to have the website, and it launches on July 1st. So that should be up shortly as well. And you can find out a little bit more about the brand, what I'm creating, and everything behind it. So I'm so excited to share that with you. But Esthetician Coach is not going away. It's just becoming a part of Skin Soul Rituals. I'll put the links below so you can go check it out if you're interested. And I'm just excited to share more with you, excited about where Esthetician Coach is going this year. So we've got some exciting things planned. All right, let's dive into today's episode. Today, we're talking about the dreaded summer slump. Maybe your books are a little bit lighter than you would like, and your DMs are a little bit too quiet for your liking. Your product sales aren't moving quite like they were in the spring, and you're wondering, what now? This season doesn't have to be a setback, and let me remind you, that's all this is a season. We have ebbs and flows, and in fact, it can be one of your biggest growth opportunities if you choose to see it that way. So we're talking about how to shift your mindset and the exact money moves and visibility strategies that you can use now to feel re-energized, realigned, and ready to glow up your business. So let's start here. The summer slump is not your fault. It's seasonal, it's normal, it's predictable, and most importantly, it's temporary. This is a moment where your business is giving you feedback about what it really needs from you. When things slow down, it's not always about your pricing or your Instagram strategy. Sometimes it's pointing to a need for deeper systems, to establish deeper systems in your business, a lack of retention structure, or maybe just a need for some rest and recalibration. And that's good news because awareness is the first step to real growth. So I want you to reframe this. Summer isn't the slump. It's the season for planting. Fall is the harvest. So regulate before you react. Before we dive into some strategies, I want to pause and talk about your nervous system, because what happens when things slow down, we tend to go into scarcity mode. And I see this all the time. We start spiraling. We think we need to discount everything, post every day, create a brand new offer right now, or burn their whole business down, either or. But no, I see it all the time. You have a slow week or maybe a slow month and you're like, oh no, everything's going wrong. Everything's failing. What am I going to do? But here's the truth. A dysregulated business owner makes panicked decisions. So let's step back. Let's take a breath. We don't have to panic. This is not the forever future. This is just the right now. This is just a season of our journey, of our business. So literally, right now, take a deep breath with me. You are not failing. You're not behind. You're not broken. This is your season to re-regulate, reground, and realign. So start with asking yourself, what actually feels safe in my body right now? What's the one thing that I can simplify or let go of this summer? How do I want to feel in my business, not just what I want to achieve? Because how you feel relays everything about your business and it carries over to your clients. So think about what feels safe to you right now. What's the one thing that you can simplify or let go of this summer? And how do you want to feel? How do you want to show up in your business? Not just what you want to achieve this year, but how do you want to feel? This is a business strategy, I believe, that's often overlooked because a regulated esthetician, somebody that is looking at all of these different components, is going to be a very powerful one. So let's talk about how to bring some income without being in hustle mode constantly. Summer's going to be the perfect time for micro offers and low effort visibility that keeps cash flowing while also serving your community. So I spoke with a business owner last week and she said the only time she runs specials is in the summer months just to keep things flowing. And she said it has worked really well for her for the past several years because it just keeps her business steady. And then other times she's really busy, so she don't have to run any specials. But the summertime is when she looks at, okay, what can I offer to keep kind of business flowing while people are on vacations, while school's out, all of the different things that contribute to our summer months here, especially in Tennessee in the South. I don't know if other parts of the country experience slowdowns in the summer, but we definitely do see it here in the South. So here are some new money moves that you can try this week. So think about a summer skincare check-in. So maybe you've got your clients that are on vacation, but they still need to get some products from you. They still need to check in. So offer a $25 to $50 virtual 15-minute skincare audit for your clients. Send personalized recommendations. This is where you can upsell your retail. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fast. It's going to be impactful. And that $25 to $50 can even go towards their products if you would like for that to happen too, or their next appointment. So it's just an opportunity to get them to check in with you during the summer when they may be at the beach or the pool, or they don't have that kind of time because their kids are home from school. So you know how it is. Number 2, so you could create a limited number of summer glow kits. So 3 travel size products with a handwritten note and market it in your stories. Tell people to DM Glow to purchase. This feels exclusive. It feels intimate, and it's a limited time. Summer glow kits. They're getting their travel size products to go on vacation. Next, look at doing a client appreciation week. This is the perfect time to do a client appreciation week. Choose one week in July. Offering perks to your VIPs, maybe free add-ons, extra samples, bonus points if you have a program that offers them points. Celebrate your clients, build that loyalty during these slower months, and drive those referrals without those deep discounts necessarily. And challenge your audience to book in for summer self-care. So use incentives like a surprise gift for the first 5 to book this week, or maybe a mystery upgrade So you can do all of these different ideas during this slower time to keep the momentum going and to keep your clients interested to see, okay, well, what's she coming up with next? What's she doing during the summer months? And also, can't say it enough, email or text reactivation. Send a short, heartfelt message to your clients that you haven't seen in 90 plus days. Something like, I've been thinking about you. You want me to save you a spot this summer. It's personal and it's going to work. So never let those past clients, especially the ones 90 plus days that haven't been in to see you, feel like you've forgotten about them. Reach out to them. Let them know you're thinking about them and that you have some spots available. This is a season to stay visible, but let's do it without creating that burnout for ourselves. Here's how to show up lightly but powerfully. So behind the scenes stories, you don't need to teach, just show your rituals, your skincare, your workspace, local collaborations, connect with wellness pros, yoga teachers, or boutiques, cross promote on stories, swap features, build that community offline, feature your clients. So do a client spotlight Saturday, talk about a transformation or a win, of course, with their permission, share how you supported them. It positions you as that expert and it builds that social proof. So you could do this once a week, you could do this once a month, but feature those clients, feature those before and afters, and talk about their stories. And start that fall wait list. So create the buzz now because we know we're planting those seeds for fall time for that harvest. We know it's coming. So create buzz now. Let the clients pre-reserve their fall appointments. Maybe even offer a free sample or extra perk for booking early with you because you know it's going to get busy. So make sure you're relaying that to your clients and letting them know, hey, as soon as, fall hits, it's going to be busier. So let's go ahead and get your appointments scheduled. And I'm all about mindset. And I don't believe that mindset is the only thing that you need to run a successful business, but it's a really big part of it. And I can speak for this. After launching my own brand recently, I constantly have to keep believing in myself, even when everything is going wrong, even when things are not working out. You constantly have to be shifting that mindset. And it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to cry and not know, okay, am I doing everything wrong? Is this even going to work? Trust me. Trust me. I get it. I have been there a lot lately myself, but we have to keep that positive mindset and we have to bring ourselves back to that, even on days that feels like we're failing. Let me leave you with this. You are not behind. You are not in lack. You are being invited to lead yourself differently. You can choose to hustle through this season or you can plant roots for your next season of expansion. So use this time to heal your relationships with slow seasons. Rebuild trust in your offers. Remember, your worth is not tied to how busy your calendar is. And sometimes I think that's easy for us to forget. We think that if we're not hustling and if we're not slammed constantly, that somehow we're doing something wrong. But your clients don't just come to you for facials or for skincare treatments or whatever business that you are running right now. They come to you for your energy. So be sure you're protecting that, nurture that, guard it like it's sacred because it truly is, because we give out what we're putting in. So make sure you are nurturing that energy. I would love to know what landed with you today. So send me a DM on Instagram and tell me, what's your one intention for this summer season? I want to know what that is. And if you love this episode, please share it with your fellow Esties who need to hear it too. Let's grow together. This podcast, this space, it's all about connecting with each other. It's all about creating that community and helping each other grow. And that's why I've started, getting other estheticians on the podcast to let them share their experiences and to help others in the business grow, because we all need to learn from each other. And honestly, we can all learn from each other. I don't care what industry, what field we're in. If we take the time, we can all learn from each other and create that community. And that's what I'm trying to do. So stay tuned because there are more estheticians that I'm talking to in the month of July. And I'm going to start posting those next week. So stay tuned. I'm really wanting us to grow together and help one another out. And tune in next week. I have a special guest you don't want to miss. She's an esthetician, a business owner, a trainer. It's going to be exciting. So I will put links below for all of the things that I discussed earlier, my Skin Soul Rituals brand that I'm working on. I'm just excited for the future. I'm excited to continue this podcast. And thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, and for being a part of this community. It means so much to me. And I will see you same time next week.